Question 27. Give any two ways in which biodegradable substances would affect the environment. Biodegradable substances like tree leaves, plant parts, kitchen waste, these add humus to the soil. And another way it affects the environment is that after decomposition, it releases carbon. This carbon goes back into the atmosphere. Why bacteria and fungi are called decomposers? Because they break down the organic substance in dead plant and animal matter into inorganic substances. List any two advantages of decomposers to the environment. The decomposers, they break down the complex organic substances into simpler inorganic substances, and since they break down the complex organic substances present in dead plants and animal matter, so they also help in cleaning the environment. So they help in cleaning the environment by decomposing the dead matter, and they also help to recycle the nutrients back into the ecosystem. Rest of the detailed answer can be obtained from the book. Section C, question 28. Given below are the steps for the extraction of copper from its ore. Write the chemical equation of the reactions involved in each case. Roasting of copper 1 sulfide. Copper 1 sulfide means oxidation state of copper is +1. So formula for copper sulfide will be Cu2S. Oxidation state of copper is +1. Oxidation state of sulfur is -2. So formula for oxide becomes, just cross the values. So it becomes Cu2S. Roasting means heating in sufficient supply of air. So equation becomes 2 moles of Cu2S plus 3 moles of oxygen on heating gives 2 moles of Cu2O. That is cuprous oxide plus sulfur dioxide gas. B part, reduction of copper 1 oxide with copper 1 sulfide. Cu2O and Cu2S on heating form copper and sulfur dioxide. So this is known as self-reduction of copper. Here copper is reduced from +1 oxidation state to 0 oxidation state. Next, electrolytic refining. In electrolytic refining, impure copper is made the anode, pure copper is made the cathode. Electrolyte solution contains copper ions. Now at anode, copper undergoes oxidation, that is it changes to Cu2 plus ion giving 2 electrons. And at cathode, Cu2 plus ions undergo reduction, that is Cu2 plus ions accept electron and get deposited as copper atoms. So slowly what happens, all the copper from anode goes and deposits at the cathode. So at the cathode, pure copper is obtained. Question 29. Distinguish between esterification and saponification reactions with the help of the chemical equations for each. State one use of each esters and saponification process. Esterification क्या होता है? Esterification is reaction of this organic acid, reaction of acid, that is organic acid. In this case, take the example of acetic acid. It is also known as ethanoic acid. So ethanoic acid, when it is reacting with ethanol, means reaction between acid and alcohol. In the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, it is giving ethyl acetate. IUPAC name is ethyl ethanoate. This is known as the ester. Ethyl acetate or ethyl ethanoate is known as the ester, plus water is formed as the byproduct. So acetic acid or ethanoic acid is reacting with ethanol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid to form ethyl ethanoate. Here concentrated sulfuric acid is helping in the removal of water. Water is formed as byproduct. This product, that is ethyl ethanoate, is known as the ester, and this process of formation of ester is known as esterification. Saponification, this ester when it is heated with NaOH, then it forms then it will give back the alcohol from which it is formed. For example, this is ethyl ethanoate, it is formed from ethyl alcohol. So it gives back ethyl alcohol and sodium salt of the acid from which it is formed. Here the acid is acetic acid, so sodium salt of acetic acid is formed. One use of ester. Ester is used in making perfumes. And saponification process is used in making soaps. Next question is, when we take 1 milliliter ethanol and 1 milliliter ethanoic acid along with a few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid in a test tube, a sweet smelling substance is formed. So the same reactions can be written. This is ethanoic acid. This is ethanol. The sweet smelling substance is ethyl ethanoate. Name the compound and give the balanced chemical equation for the reactions. So compound is ethyl ethanoate and balanced equation is given in question number 29. What do we call the reverse reaction to give back alcohol and carboxylic acid which is used in the preparation of soap? This is the reverse reaction here. This is the reverse reaction. This reverse reaction is known as saponification reaction. Question 30. What are plant hormones? Name the plant hormones responsible for the following. Growth of stem, gibberellin and auxin. Promotion of cell division, cytokinin. Inhibition of growth, abscisic acid. Elongation of cells, auxin and gibberellin. What are plant hormones? This answer can be obtained from the book. Next question. A squirrel is in scary situation. Its body has to prepare for either fighting or running away. State the immediate changes that take place in its body so that the squirrel is able to either fight or run. See, adrenaline will be secreted in the body and other changes are increase in blood circulation, increased heart rate. Detailed answer can be obtained from the book. Next question, that is question 32. What is meant by power of a lens? Write the SI unit. A student uses a lens of focal length 40 cm and another of minus 20 cm. Write the nature and power of each lens. What is power of lens? Ability to converge or diverge light rays is known as power of a lens. Converge, ability to converge in case of convex lens and ability to diverge in case of concave lens. Unit of power is diopter and it is indicated by D, capital D. Formula for power of lens is power is equal to inverse of focal length in meters. So it can be written as 1 by focal length in meters. Now power of lens of focal length 40 centimeter. First you convert this 40 centimeter into meter, so it will be 0.4 meter. So power, that is P1 of this lens, will be 1 divided by 0.4, that is plus 2.5 diopters. Since the power is positive, this is a converging lens. And for another lens for which the focal length is given as minus 20 centimeter, again power will be equal to, let it be P2, 1 divided by focal length in meter. So 20 centimeter is 0.2 meter. So 1 divided by minus 0.2, this is minus 5D. Now here the power is negative power, so it is a concave lens. Next question, an object 4 centimeter in height. Height of the object is 4 centimeter. Is placed at 15 centimeter in front of concave mirror of focal length 10 centimeter. Now since it is concave mirror, its focal length will be minus 10 centimeter. It will be with a negative sign and the object distance will be minus 15 centimeter because both object and focus are in front of the mirror. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed to obtain a sharp image of the object? Calculate the height of the image. So for mirror, this is a concave mirror. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. 1 by v will be equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Now here 1 by f means 1 by minus 10. Focal length will be minus 10 minus 1 by minus u, that is 1 by minus 15. Solving this will be minus 3 plus 2 divided by 30, which is equal to minus 1 by 30. Taking the inverse, image distance is minus 30 centimeter, means image is also formed in front of the mirror on the same side as of the object. So this is the image distance. Magnification of concave mirror is height of image divided by height of object, and it is also equal to minus v by u. Negative of minus v by u, that is v is the image distance, u is the object distance. Now putting the values, height of image divided by height of object is 4 centimeter is equal to minus image distance is minus 30, object distance is minus 15. Solving, height of image is equal to minus 8 centimeter.